Making bacon. Not that difficult, but it does take a little bit of time. So I have here, this is about 4 pounds, a little over 4 pounds, with the skin on, okay? Pork belly. Now I'm going to make the cure for what will be between 4 and 5 pound pork belly. It'll be fine. So I got 25 grams of salt, 10 grams of white pepper, 10 grams of black pepper. I have 5 grams of cure number 1. It's a curing agent, sometimes called Prague cure number 1, pink salt cure number 1. This is 5 grams of ground juniper berry, 10 grams of dark brown sugar. I got 2 smashed and chopped up garlic cloves, 2 bay leaves, all crumbled up. I'm going to grate a little bit of nutmeg on, not too much. You definitely do not want to get carried away with this. It overpowers things very easy. So I'm just stroking a little bit in here using this microplane grater, spice grater, and then I have 2 large sprigs of thyme that I chopped up. Okay, now mix that all together. That's the cure. Okay, now to get it started, I'm going to just take this cure, and I'm trying to break up the brown sugar in here, get it all mixed in. Just spread it all on the pork belly. So I'm just going to dump it on there, spread it on, rub it in really nice. Only on the flesh side, it's not going to penetrate through the skin, right? The cure is not going to penetrate through the skin. So on the flesh side, I spread the cure out. I'm going to put a little bit, this is a little thicker on one end on the other, so I'm actually putting a little bit more on the thicker end. Now, I need now to put this in a plastic bag. I'm going to grab a plastic bag here. Big one, right? Big plastic bag to put the pork belly in. And this is going to go in the fridge. Now, the curing time is based on the thickness of the pork belly. So it's generally about a week per inch of thickness. Now, as you saw, this one is a little bit variable in thickness. So I'm going to go, it's a little bit over 2 inches in the thickest part, maybe about 1 inch in the other part. You want to make sure it's completely cured. Leaving a little extra on the thin part is not going to make a big deal. So you just want to make sure it's completely cured. So this is going to be about 2 weeks. And it's just going to sit in the fridge in the sealed bag for 2 weeks. But I will flip it every day in order to redistribute the cure around this. So that's about it for today. Very easy to get it started, but I won't be back for another 2 weeks. See you then. The pork belly has finished curing. And so what I've done is I've rinsed off all the cure, and I'm going to wrap it in this cheesecloth so that I can put it in the fridge for a couple of days. This is a process, 2 things are going to happen. It's called equalization. I want the flavor to be through the entire piece of pork belly, the moisture content to be consistent, and then it's also going to dry off the surface. And that's good because then the dry surface is better to accept the smoke. So we'll come back in a couple of days to smoke this. So this is ready to smoke. I'm just going to unwrap it and to be able to smoke it. Okay? Now I like to use applewood chips. You could use hickory if you want hickory smoked bacon. It's it's your choice. But soak the chips. You need maybe a cup and a half, 2 cups of chips for one of these. Soak them for about half hour to an hour so that they will slowly release their smokers rather than just catching fire. As far as the smoking process itself, follow the instructions on your smoker. Everyone is different. They all have a different way of working. You don't want to smoke this, by the way, for too long. So you're going to hot smoke it at 225 degrees, an internal temp of about 150 degrees in the thickest part. That's where you're headed. But don't smoke for more than like 3 hours, maybe a little less, because then it can get bitter. If for some reason, whatever temperature control or something like that, it's not cooked all the way through, just finish it in a 225 degree oven, right? Because you finish the smoking process, you just got to finish the cooking process. So I'm going to take this outside, and I'm going to smoke it, and we'll come back later. We'll do some slicing, and we'll do some trying. The smoking of the bacon is done. And here you go. Here's what it looks like. It's that here's what it looks like inside. Give you a little look there. And so I did have to, when I brought it in, I chilled it. It's really like you can't slice warm bacon.
No, it's just too squishy.
It's too squishy. So I put it in the fridge. It was in the fridge for about an hour. Chilled it down, made it possible to slice. And you can slice it in whatever thickness you're interested in. Now, in order to officially close the bacon, we must have a taste.
Yes.
So here's a little bit of the one slice. We made a little slice.
Yeah.
Cooked it up. Okay. Well, what do you think of homemade bacon?
Well, this is, the smoke is kind of subtle. It's not like in your face smoky, and it's yummy, of course. I mean, Paul says, "What are we tasting today?" I said, "What are we tasting today?" He says, "Bacon." Oh yeah, I'm there.
But compared to like stuff you buy in the store,
It's not as salty.
which is good.
Yeah,
It's actually a good thing.
it's not as salty. It's, I'm not going to say it's healthy, but it certainly is quite yummy. We have a little smoky, well seasoned,
Okay.
like pretty intensely seasoned,
Yep.
but not a salt bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So that's it, folks. Homemade, home cured, home smoked. Instead of going to the store, bacon. We'll see you next time.